All right, first spring practice, how's it going so far?
It's going pretty well. The team's looking pretty good. As far as the DBs, we're pretty young at some areas, but we got a lot of potential going for us.
Yeah, how's it? First 2 days, what kind of you assess things? There's a lot of guys missing from the D line. Do you feel like you're doing whatever's necessary to earn a spot?
Definitely, I think a lot of the guys are doing what's necessary. A lot of them are staying afterwards, asking a lot of questions, and just doing the right things that are necessary to get that extra edge, get that extra step on everyone else that is not there yet. It's just they're trying to push the envelope and get a starting spot.
A bunch of guys are missing from the line. Erick Armstead, one of them. You were a big recruit coming in here. Do you feel any pressure that you need to step up and be the next Armstead, be the next stud on the D line?
Not at all. I mean, Armstead is a player that you can't really compare yourself to just because he's done big things, but it's up to the next man up to step in there and not necessarily be pressured into having a bigger role. It's just making the plays that you can make, and when your time is called on, just producing.
What do you think? I mean, first year, what do you think of Eugene so far? Have you been around the community? Have you actually looked around, traveled?
It's definitely grown on me. Eugene is an interesting place. Not what I'm used to, but the weather's getting nicer, and it's definitely grown on me.
What do you think of the coaches so far? First time working under Helfrich and Pelham and stuff. What can you say about Don Pelham?
He's a very energetic guy. Coach Pelham is a great guy. We've talked to him a lot. He always has something inspirational to say when we have meetings with him. He always wants the best for us, and he just wants us to be a family, be whole, and just compete day in and day out.
I don't know if you can talk about it, but your leg, is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Minor setback from the season. Should be walking and probably practicing back in a couple weeks now.
Probably you can be ready for the spring game?
Should be. It just depends on how I feel and what the doctor said.
Right. Is this a different kind of defense that you've been used to, like this, or the same kind of defense that you played in high school?
Some differences in high school. Definitely something I have to learn and get used to. But nonetheless, there's always a learning curve, and there's always stuff there's always new things you have to do and learn when you come to this program.
Where do you see yourself in 4 years? What do you want people to know you as?
First and foremost, probably a community guy, one that's always in the community, one that's shows his face a lot, and just a player that's a role model for young kids that can say, hey, I want to be like this guy when I, in high school and college, just to model yourself after. And it's probably a great football player, great athlete that came through Oregon.
Perfect. Lastly, any plans for April Fool's Day pranks?
None that I know of, none yet. None have happened to me yet, so I'm kind of thankful about that. But you never know, the day's still young.
Right. Have you ever been a victim of a bad April Fool's prank?
No, not yet. I'm kind of happy about that. I've heard a lot of good ones, and a lot of bad ones. But at the end of the day, it's still a prank, so it's always fun to hear about them.